I have searched the earth for a heart that still beats for me, and I found you. You don't even realize it yet, but I have marked you with glory. I have wrapped eternity around your name. Before you ever learned to pray, I called you mine. Before you ever walked through the fire, I set a crown aside with your name inscribed in heaven's gold. And now I say to you, rise. You deserve my crown, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to me. You think you are forgotten. You think you are too broken, too inconsistent, too far behind. But I do not measure you by human time or human perfection. I measure you by my love, and my love does not fail. I measure you by the blood I shed, and that blood speaks louder than your past, your pain, and your doubts. You look at your wounds. I look at your anointing. You see delay. I see preparation. You see failure. I see your calling forging itself in fire. Child, listen to me. The enemy has lied to you long enough. He has whispered shame into your spirit, convincing you that you are unworthy to wear what I created you to carry. But I am silencing every lie now with my voice of truth. You are royalty, not because you've earned it, but because I chose you. Before you ever walked through the valley, I had already prepared the victory. Before the betrayal, I had already secured your restoration. Every tear you cried, I bottled. Every prayer you whispered in the dark, I heard. And every time you got back up when you wanted to give up, I was there, counting every moment as worship. You thought I was far away, but I was the one holding you together when no one else could. You thought your story was over, but I was still writing. You thought the delay meant denial, but it meant design. I was building something eternal in you. Don't look at the broken pieces on the floor. Look at the crown I've held in my hand since before the foundations of the world. I made it with you in mind. And now I'm telling you, come take it. Wear it. Step into the authority I gave you before the world named you anything less than what I declared. You are not the names they called you. You are not the labels you accepted in your lowest moments. You are not defined by rejection, addiction, fear, or failure. You are not too late. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are mine. And if you are mine, you are crowned. But hear me. I do not place crowns on the heads of the proud. I do not dress the self-righteous in robes of glory. I exalt the broken. I lift the humble. I raise up the ones who have bowed low at my feet and said, not my will, but yours. And you, yes, you, have been bowed for so long. You've been faithful in secret. You've obeyed when it cost you everything. You said yes when it hurt. And now I say this with the voice that shakes heaven. I have seen you, and I have not forgotten you. You've cried, Lord, when is it my time? I say to you now, the time has come. You've said, God, I'm tired of fighting. I say the war is turning. The battle is mine. You've asked, why me? I answer now because I built you for this. Because I made you out of fire and tears and divine purpose. Because I knew that even when you doubted, you would still follow me. Even when you stumbled, you would crawl toward my feet. That is why I say, you deserve my crown. Not because you are perfect, but because you are surrendered. Not because you've never fallen, but because you've always returned to me. Not because the world approves of you, but because heaven knows your name. The world crowns the loud, the proud, the popular. But I crown the unseen. I honor the faithful. I lift the weary ones who still worship. I raise up those who carry the cross when it feels like too much to bear. And you have carried it well. I saw you forgiving when no one apologized. I saw you giving when you had nothing left. I saw you worshiping with tears in your eyes and wounds in your heart. I saw you choosing holiness when compromise seemed easier. I saw you trusting me when everything in your life was screaming that I had left. You passed the test. And now I place my hand upon your head and speak these words into your spirit. Receive the crown of endurance. Receive the mantle of royalty. Receive the authority of one who belongs to the King of Kings. But don't just wear it, walk in it. Walk like you belong in my courts. Speak like you carry my spirit. Love like you have nothing to prove and everything to give. Move through the valley like you've already seen the mountaintop. I'm not giving you this crown to sit in comfort. I am giving you this crown to reign in the midst of darkness, to crush serpents, to tear down lies, to release light into places where hope has died. You are my ambassador, my image bearer, my beloved, and I am sending you back into the world with the full weight of heaven behind your voice. You don't need another sign. This is the moment. The very breath you're breathing now is my signal that the shift has begun. The old season is closing. The chains have fallen. The shame has been stripped away. The fog is lifting. And I, the Lord your God, declare over you now, step into your royalty. Wear what I gave you. Believe what I said. Receive what I paid for. The robe is ready. The ring is waiting. The table has been prepared. The table has been prepared. And your seat has not been taken. I did not forget your place while others were being promoted. I did not skip over you while others were applauded. I was reserving something sacred for you, a portion that no one else could receive. And though it has felt like delay, it was divine restraint. I was not withholding from you. I was protecting what was meant to mark you for eternity. You don't need to compete. You don't need to compare. The oil I've poured over your life is unique. The favor I've assigned to you is not negotiable. The crown I have forged for you cannot be stolen. It was not made by man, and it will not be touched by man's hands. I have guarded it with fire and with angels, and now I say, the time has come to step into what I have always seen in you. You are not invisible to me. You never were. Every sacrifice, every surrender, every yes that cost you, I recorded it in my book. Heaven does not forget the obedient. The world may never see the price you paid, but I see it clearly, and I repay with justice, not delay. I reward with holy fire, not empty flattery. So hear me now, rise. Take your place. Wear the crown with reverence, not pride. Wear it not for attention, but for alignment. Let it remind you, not of your strength, but of your dependency. Not of your works, but of my mercy. This crown is not for decoration. It is for demonstration. To demonstrate my glory in weakness. To demonstrate my power in humility. To demonstrate my love through a vessel who said yes when it would have been easier to run. You carry my spirit. You carry my light. And that light will be tested. The enemy will come. The pressure will rise. But I have not placed you here to barely survive. I have placed you to take ground. To restore what has been stolen. To speak with the voice of heaven. To live with the heart of a warrior and the gentleness of a shepherd. You are not a victim of your past. You are a vessel of my presence. You are not bound by what was. You are crowned by what is. Let every chain fall now. Let every label burn. Let every voice that told you you're not enough be silenced by mine. The voice that formed you, knew you, chose you, redeemed you, called you, and crowned you. Child, I know what they said about you, but I know what I put inside you. I know the night you almost walked away for good. I know the day you wept and said, God, I can't take any more. I know the moments you praised me through panic, worshiped through warfare, served me while bleeding. And I want you to know, I never missed a moment. You thought you were abandoned, but I was closer than your breath. You thought you were losing, but I was teaching you to reign. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking through the storm, rewriting your identity with every wave that tried to take you down. You are not here by chance. You are not reading these words by coincidence. This is the hour I draw you back to the throne room, not to plead for scraps, but to receive what was always yours. You are not begging for favor. You are stepping into inheritance. You are not fighting for a crown. You are claiming the one I already finished for you at Calvary. It is time to walk like you are crowned by the blood of the Lamb. No more shrinking back. No more dressing like a servant when I've called you a son. No more covering your light to make others comfortable in their darkness. No more spiritual amnesia. You are mine. I have put my ring on your finger and my robe over your shoulders. I have sealed you with the promise of my spirit. I have given you keys, not just to unlock your destiny, but to release freedom for others. Your crown is not only for you, it is for every soul you will lift, every heart you will reach, Every dark room you will enter carrying the fire of my presence. So arise, my royal one. Put down your guilt. Let go of the fear. Shake off the ashes of yesterday. This is the sound of a new season. This is the shift you've been praying for. This is the door no man can shut. Walk through it. Heaven has already gone before you. Angels are assigned to your path. Grace is surrounding your weakness. Authority is rising from your obedience. And I, the Lord your God, your Redeemer, your Father, I am the one who crowns you. Not because you demanded it, but because you died to yourself. Because you chose me when the world offered you everything else. Because you wept in secret, worshipped when no one clapped, and trusted me when nothing made sense. This is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling. I am uncovering the gold I buried in you. I am revealing the warrior beneath the wounds. I am unlocking the roar that's been restrained by fear. And I am calling you out of the shadows. You deserve my crown, not because of pride, but because of purpose. Not because of what you have, but because of who you are becoming in me. So lift your head. Let your eyes lock with mine. And hear what heaven is shouting over you now. Well done, my faithful servant. Well done, my beloved child. Well done, rise and reign with me. The crown is not the finish line. It is the signal of the assignment. Walk in purity. Speak in boldness. Love in power. Live in surrender. Because you, chosen one, beloved one, warrior of light, you were made to wear what others thought you'd never touch. You were made for my glory. You were born for this moment. You were forged in the fire for such a time as this. You deserve my crown. Because I said so. Because I gave it. Because I gave you me. Now go and reign.